I grew up in suburban New Jersey with parents who were skeptical that horses were a good thing to have in my life. But after much pestering, I was able to take riding lessons. In my 50s, I was able to get a horse of my own, and I found Tonka, this one, and I bought him because he has the kindest eye. For the last 6 years, he's been my partner in the dressage ring and on trails. This does not explain why I want to have Margie come and teach me to jump. It's really as a gift for the girls at my barn here. A year ago, I moved to Maine, and when I went looking for a barn, I couldn't find a dressage barn I liked. The stalls were small and the turnout was limited. And then I found Greystone, and it had good turnout and an in-out for Tonka. But I was a little worried. It's a hunter-jumper barn. And I had heard stories about hunter-jumper barns, about how the teenage girls there are spoiled and it's all about looks and there's bullying and body shaming. Now, who am I to talk? I'm a middle-aged woman doing dressage. We're considered dressage queens. There's a stereotype in our world as well. But truth be told, teenage girls really scare me. I thought, okay, my horse will be happy, and I will just truck out for lessons and keep to myself. But I quickly noticed things at Greystone that changed my perception of the hunter-jumper world, at least the hunter-jumper world in this small corner of Maine. The girls all groom their horses, tack them up, clean their tack, sweep the aisles. Some of the girls really enjoy competing in horsemanship classes at the shows, not just the in-saddle classes. These weren't the spoiled, entitled teenage girls that I'd heard about. My years of working with many trainers has given me a sixth sense to when the trainers are good, and I knew that the ones here, Steph and Kate, were excellent. They had happy results for both beginners and their students who show. I needed to do some pole work with him, cavalettis to strengthen his stifles, and I asked Steph if she would help me. We took lessons over poles. Meanwhile, Tonka had been watching what was going on in the barn as well, and he let me know that poles are for jumping. So I asked Steph whether I could have a jumping lesson over a tiny crossrail, just maybe for fun. Turns out that this horse is a bit of an overachiever. Your horse is your partner, and my partner was telling me that he wanted to jump. And now we have weekly jumping lessons. The girls cheered my every lesson.
When you go out there, it literally looks like you've been doing it your whole life. And then you get on Tonka, and you're just starting him to jump, and he just goes up and gets the correct distance every single time.
He looked amazing. He's so cute. I love watching him jump, and I love watching you jump.
I even learned a new verb. It turns out that horse show is a verb, as in...
Are you going to horse show with us this year, you think?
My horse is having a blast, and so am I. I would love Margie to come and teach me to go over those 18-inch jumps. Maybe I'll even hit 2 feet. But what I really want to learn from her is how to keep this guy going into our old age, because this is my life horse. He wants to jump, and I want him to be able to do that, and I want to do that for many, many years to come. And I know that Margie is really into having her old horses stay sound and healthy. But mostly, I want Margie to come to this barn to inspire the young women here. We hear so much about how the base of the equestrian industry is shrinking. Well, here at Greystone, we have teenage girls who know horsemanship and love their horses, and they're the sort of people that we want to keep in the industry for many years to come. I want to inspire them so that they'll stay in this business around horses and be as passionate about this sport as I've been my entire life. So I hope Margie comes. I can assure her it will be a good time.